this path, because it's a philosophy and ideology that has allowed politicians that are essentially strongmen to emerge much, much more forcefully, and they've done so by splitting our communities, by creating an us versus them. Those of us who have and those who don't. And those who don't, it's because they don't work enough, they don't, acquire skills enough, they're not smart enough, they're not diligent enough. And my argument is that that is the furthest thing in most cases from the truth. I saw an interesting thing, must have been on Facebook, where they had some statistics about applicants for jobs in relationship to the offered remuneration. And the lowest paid jobs actually attracted the least number of applicants. But when an appropriate level of remuneration was offered, people went for the job. Now, to me, that's a no-brainer. Why would I take something where essentially I'm being treated as a slave? Because that's what it is. It's just, during the times of slavery, people were sold and bought, and they were given food, shelter, varying quality, but they were expected to deliver their labour simply on that. There was no financial remuneration. There was no progression, social progression, or professional progression, or even just a sort of getting into a better place in your community. You were always a slave, and you couldn't get out of it. It was a one-stop shop, and that is a further immorality. Unfortunately, there are many, many people in our society who unfortunately are subjected to that model. It's not that we use that language, but the gig economy makes sure that people are financially and economically disadvantaged in any attempt to progress in the acquisition of wealth or, professional career. So some pretty heavy thinking here, but I want to stimulate people to start looking at, where are our historical turning points as much as where's my individual turning point. Do I really want to perpetuate inequities, immoralities, and keeping people in a place of disadvantage? Because ultimately, those of us who are going to pay the price are our children and grandchildren. And as a grandparent, I'm very conscious of that, because I want to leave behind not just the same place, but a better place as much as I can. So until next time, think about how you can inspire change and growth in yourself and in your community and in how you think about things. Until next time, this is me signing off.
Thank you for listening to Inspire Change with Gunter. Gunter Swoboda does individual and group coaching for men looking to grow. For more information on this and the global Making Good Men Great movement, check out goodmengreat.com to get into contact. If you have a topic for the show or would like to be a guest on the air, please email producers at miranda@noirtainment.com. That's Miranda, Miranda, at Noirtainment, Noirtainment.com. Thank you, and always keep inspiring change.